welcome to another Weeaboo anime car night. Welcome to Budget Beatdown. This is Rev Riches versus Thrifty Thrills. This week we are doing the wonderful. I believe we've both owned this car before. Not exactly this model, but I have owned a '97 Civic before.
And I've owned a 93, a 94, and a 96.
He's got the whole collection going right now. Pretty soon he'll have them all, and like a Pokemon, he'll feel like a champion
Gotta catch
and
'em
realize
all.
he realized he wasted his life on Civic. It's a sad fate, but whatever. This week I will be in high car. Wobblepop will be youngest Bo. Wobblepop will be in low car, and we will both. He will have 55,000 to work with, but we'll be able to tune his car. I will have 75,000 to work with, but will not be able to tune my car. Therefore, whatever it gives me for gear ratio, power, braking, all of that stuff, it stays natural. With that said, it's time to go tune our cars, and we'll be right back.
To spin the wheel of Weeboo.
I don't like that. Moon power.
Oh, good luck on your upgrades.
Oh wait, I just realized you weren't showing there,
I
and
just went
you're
into the
showing me with
garage.
no. I meant on your PNG. Oopsie. I
Some,
I, I might have I might have goofed a little bit. Oh,
uh-huh.
all right. Let me. I also still have you as Ike Talon, not your normal PNG. So you know, oopsie.
Hey, what's up, Val?
Okay, that's that. All right. Let me get the Discord now. I have to go to Discord. Oh boy. So many things for one goof up. I will talk to you in a moment.
Alright. So, Val, my goal is I get 55,000. He gets 75K, but I get a tune. But the problem is we have 3 drift sections, so I'm like, do I actually go rear-wheel drive or not? And that decision is going to be made up here later. We'll figure that out. We'll see what we can do with our money right now. Ah, no. You gotta have a turbo on a freaking Civic. Duh. Turbos are life. That's 26 already. That's reasonable power. 324. I'm really contemplating on going rear-wheel drive. You know what? Heck it. We're doing it. Rear-wheel drive it is. We're definitely going to want a transmission because we want a tune. And a diff. And then we need to figure out some good tire setup. But you already know he's going to go for the max, so... Or 54. So it's 55, 550 at 324 horsepower. I don't think that'll be enough. How much does that cost to... Where was that? Oh, can you not do it on here? Where you expand your wheel widths? So we can go back to front wheel drive. And that'll save us another 10K that we put in the engine for power. Because we know he's going to have a lot of power. Or we can go on our basis that we always go on him, know he's going to mess up. And we just do our best not to. Let's go with... We're gonna want alignment tuning with this being rear-wheel drive. But do we actually need tuning on our roll bars? I don't think so. It's only 700, so yeah, we'll keep that. We got the max weight reduction, which we know he's gonna have. Do we really need gear ratios? I'm just trying to figure out where to drop money at. Wait, how much was that turbo conversion? That was 1,800. 324. Can we get 324 for that for? No, we can't get that out there. Okay. Oh man, this one's gonna be a difficult one. Could go with the centrifugal charger. No, that doesn't have enough boost. Hang on. So, right now we're at 345. With a terrible boost curve. 345. Let's see what we can get out of this. Oh yeah, who needs the stock engine? Or I mean, who needs a nice extra engine? Not us. We just found more power, baby. Puts us 500 over, and that puts us 200 under. But for 200 under, for 200 under, we can put a drive line in it. No, we can't. Okay, I guess we're going over. Or okay, there we go. Not much of a reconciliation, but we got max width on the front, decent width on the back. Ooh, you know what I should have done? But that's 5,000. I don't have that. So he can easily sneak that and a rear wing on and get a lot more out of it.
Where, depending on our choices, the win or loss is not going to matter upon the races. It's going to matter upon our choices here. And the fact that I can't tune either.
But this is the first low car that has more power than high car.
The more and more I look at this car too, I hate the color that I picked for it. I was like, yeah, let's go for chrome. I'm just gonna make this look as ugly as possible. And now I'm like, oh my goodness, it really is.
But the rims are like, ugh. Just short shift in a second so I don't spin. Yeah, go ahead and take my grab.
That's exactly what I did.
So yeah, when I shift into fifth, I'm at 7,500 RPM. Still.
No, this is not cool.
I didn't tune for my 60. Yeah, when I shift into sixth, it's still at 8,000 RPM.
I max out at 173 because I can't change my gearing. I have all this horsepower and all this foot-pound of torque, and I can't tune it, so it's just useless, and I hate it so much.
Don't care racing, but like it's not normally as much as like some of these Honda boys where it's like I'm gonna go 10-degree camber for no reason, so I'm only touching an inch of my tire.
Yeah, it's like, all right, cool. At that point, you're not doing any good to yourself. Oh, see, that time takeoff was actually pretty good for me.
Well, that's because I shifted and it didn't actually shift.
No, for me, there was no wheel spin or anything. Oh. On the drag race, there was tons of wheel spin. On the race, there wasn't any.
I gotta remember this is not front wheel drive, so I can't just slam the gas and. and pull the front end around. Living on the edge.
Oh, this is gonna be a close week.
I can't believe you're actually keeping up so well on drift suspension, though.
I will tell you this much: she really doesn't like turning. That's all I can say.
Well, after that quick little tune I just did right before we first started the drag race, yeah, it's a lot better than what it was. But the second you get on the power, the rear end wants to kick.
Oh, mine just is like, nope, we're staying straight. Where do you want us to go? We're a cruise missile. That's it.
Well, you might actually have drifting then, but I will tune it before we do the drifting and see how well the tune works. Oh, I was sideways.
If this is another shutout week, I'm just gonna be done. We're gonna cancel this entire series. No more. Yeah.
No. Did you practice it all this week like you said you were going to?
With drifting, I tried.
No, you said you were going to do some races and practice those too and try and get better.
Oh, I tried doing the drifting and I didn't get much better, I can tell you that much. And then Cyberpunk DLC came out and I've been playing it.
That's where it gets you.
Listen, I have life outside of Forza, all right? I know it may not seem like it with how many hours I have in Forza, but I have a life outside of it.
That's just like I have a life outside of 7 days, but it may not seem like it.
Yeah.
Okay, so overall, my first impressions of this car is it's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be, but it is very terrible. And don't forget about that house.
No! Well, the worst part is I saw the turn and I was like, hey, don't forget about the house. Didn't press on the brakes. And then I realized, oh, I can't turn in this car. I should be stepping on the brakes right now.
No, the reason I said don't forget about the house is because I touched the wall and I'm like, oh shit, the house.
The hatchback I don't like at all.
No,
for the
I
Gremlin,
definitely am.
it worked.
I'm definitely
for the Focus,
one for like the older hatch, like the
yeah,
92,
like the
89.
The Focus it works in. The
Holy
97
shit.
Civic does not.
How are we only 2 PI different?
I don't know. That is the power of 55K and 75K. I also could have not bought rims or tires and gone for just straight engine upgrades, but I was like, oh no, I do need some tire upgrades.
See, but you spent money on
now
the
the
rims.
tires. Well, yeah, because the weight differential.
I mean, how much were the rims? 2K? Oh shit, I messed that up.
I don't know how much they were.
Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Okay, well, you could have sacrificed that and definitely went with an arrow.
Yeah, because that would have done me a whole lot of good with me not being able to tune it.
I mean, it would have done a lot better in the corners, though.
Maybe.
But you definitely shouldn't have gone with drift suspension.
Yeah, that is probably my downfall, and I probably will never do that again. Because I usually go for race, but I was like, I know I suck with the drift, and all the drift cars all the drift tutorials and stuff I've been seeing, they recommend drift. So I'm like, all right, cool, I'll try drift. And I hope it really works out for the drift races because they're not working out for the race races.
Well, I'll tell you this: all the drift races we've done, I've never been on drift suspension. Now, if I were to be doing like competition drifts, yes, I'd probably be on it. But all the drifts we've done, it's all been on rally or race.
Race, yeah.
Plus, with your budget, you could have probably afforded some better tires than semi-slick.
No, I didn't go for slick. I went for race slicks.
Oh, I went for semi-slick.
I went for races, and like I said, they're gripping, sure, but they're not helping with the turning or anything.
Oh, these bumps are rough on this car.
Oh, yeah. You know, if I was a gambling girl, this controller would feel very good in a certain spot right now. But I'm not. Again, she's drifted naturally, but the problem is we're on the straight, and we both know that you beat me on the straights with this car.
Well, but we're going uphill. So, I mean, now that I'm going downhill,
Not really. Not really.
when you
That
come
was the
when you first come
slightest
out of that
that was the slightest uphill ever.
right, but when you first come out of that corner, it's all uphill until you come over the crest. And we all know torque is how far you bring the wall. Horsepower
And
is
he
how
died
far
after he crashed.
or how fast you go through the wall.
Are you kidding? No. I'm pretty sure I put this this morning. What is this nonsense? Why is it a night race?
Well, if you can get your power down, you're definitely gonna win this one because of the
Yeah,
stop and go.
that's a big if.
Oh, and it's wet.
Oh, are you kidding me? Do you want to restart? Because I don't.
If you don't want to do this, we can restart. I don't mind.
I want them. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna quit.
Okay. No, I definitely don't mind
Because
that is very unfair,
no.
especially
Well,
because
no, because
we're both in
I
rear-wheel
want the
drive
races.
Honda Civics that are meant to be
I
front-wheel
want.
drive.
I want the races every week to be the same, so there's no major difference between one week or the next. Oh wait, am I out of the convoy now?
Oh no, did Forza just shit the bed?
No, I think once I quit the event, then it just kicked me out of the convoy.
Yeah, now some guy named Chi City OTF is in the convoy.
I invited you to my convoy.
There we go.
Nice. Okay.
But
Okay.
like,
Yeah. Let me change the settings.
it's a front-wheel drive car that's been transformed into rear-wheel drive. It doesn't get enough tire width to even be in the rain.
Yeah.
Although I will be fair, like a lot of other cars, this Civic actually gets a pretty good sized tire width on the rear for being a front-wheel drive. But not when you make it into a rear wheel.
All right. This time it should be set up properly. If it's not, then I'm going to bang my head against the wall.
Oh, kind of like I did earlier.
Yeah.
When I messed up the time zones completely.
Maybe a bit harder, but who knows?
It'll probably be a bit harder because I just kind of like lightly gave it a smack.
You love tap the wall just to see if it was sturdy.
Right. Hey, at least this week I didn't puncture 4 beers.
Ooh.
Remember last week I was putting away the singles and I'd punctured like 4 of them.
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah.
Yep. No, this week I made it successful and didn't puncture none of them.
Yeah. I did a good job, boss. Yay.
Dude, I was so like worried about that.
Stressed out. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because like 1, that means I gotta sweep and mop the cooler. But 2, it's like just no. See, the person who starts in the rear honestly gets a benefit on that first corner because you already have the angle set up.
Yeah.
But that gear ratio, dude. Being able to
I don't know if
that
I
gear
should have gone
ratio is
for the.
freaking huge.
Yeah, I don't know if I should have gone for the 8-speed.
You went for the 8-speed again?
Yeah, I went for the 8-speed over the 10-speed just because.
You should have went with the 6 with the slow horsepower.
Yeah, if I was smart, I would have done that, but I didn't because I'm.
We're not smart.
Yeah. We have the same genes, my guy.
I mean, I know. I'm using the 6-speed, but I can tune. But even if I was high car, I would have went with the 6-speed with this low horsepower. Because there's no way you're going to use all of the 6 gears. But I will say this. With the 8-speed, it is definitely more closer ratio. So you do have a little bit of benefit there because, yeah, the 6-speed for this thing, I mean, we're not that much far off horsepower.
I mean, if I was really smart, I should have gone straight for the drift four gear.
No, that would have been really bad because those would have been low gears.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know. After we're done with our races, or
I
if you
might.
want a shot at this, I will let you go back and put a 4-speed in there real quick
No,
and
no,
do
no,
our
no,
next
no.
race.
Because if we redo all of this, then I want to redo all of it. I don't want to. I don't want to just. All right, halfway through. Hey, we changed up everything. Don't worry about
No, it's
it.
not everything. It's just one transmission.
No, because I want to fix some camber as well. Like it's everything that I want to fix in this
Oh,
car.
okay. Yeah, you're SOL then.
Yeah.
Dude, I made a heck of a little rear-wheel drive. It doesn't help that I'm at like 8K in every gear that I'm in, though. I made it that way so I always have the power band, though, because these Hondas, they get their power, but they don't get all their power until like 7 or 8K.
I mean, this isn't the closest we've been on this race, but like I can consistently say that every race that we've done this week, we have been much closer than we ever have. So I think this
for sure.
budget the budget ratio of 55 and 75 is not a bad budget ratio.
And we've already agreed that you're here for another week, so we'll see how it goes next week.
You you have to give us a 2-week notice before you quit.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious. No, I gotta say, I'm liking this car more and more as I drive it, even though it's like the most crappiest. Like, I wouldn't take this into a real race because it's only S2. I said like only S2. I mean, like anything S2 would actually destroy this.
Well, I mean,
thing. Or S1.
this is S1, so there's still S2.
Anything
and there's
S1
still,
would destroy this thing, though.
Yeah, if you bought a stock Dodge Charger that's S1, it would be better than this. Yeah.
Yes. That, like the color on your car is not bad, but them rims are terrible.
I actually, yeah, that was the one problem with coloring. I was like, should I go chrome for this? No, I'm too lazy for that. I could have gone carbon fiber for the rims, quite honestly, and been fine.
I don't like this car in the drifts, though. It's not set up properly for drifts. And I'm not talking tuning wise, I'm talking just because it's naturally a front wheel drive car, so. And now, instead of in the races, now is when it wants to just grip up. Ooh, don't. I almost lost it.
Ooh, that's not good. Don't do that. I mean, you still beat me either way. Whether
the
you
smart thing about running the manual though is you could drop it a couple of gears and it'll like pull straight.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'll beat you this round, but I'm not gonna beat my BP. I don't think, because my BP was last week. If I beat my BP in a rear-wheel drive Honda Civic, I'm gonna be shocked. Just be thankful I don't play on a wheel.
I debated on pulling my wheel out for one of these weeks, but the wheel, like I said, the shifter on the wheel is completely useless, and I was just like, that's not fun. Like, if I ever do get a wheel again, I'm gonna get one of the expensive Logitech or like even better wheels.
I really want a wheel for when I play Truck Simulator, but I haven't been into it lately, so I haven't been playing it enough.
I was gonna say, I mean, they've added a few expansions that have made me go, ooh, cool.
No,
but it's also like everything else is also getting their DLC and stuff, and I'm like, I'll get to it when I get to it, you know.
Right. Well, and I got those few extra mods that I can give you that actually cost money, and they're actually made by mod people instead of actually the game, that are really nice.
Oh. I think if I ever did another like duration stream. Oh no.
I look over like I'm watching
I
your
just
stream.
I just failed. Damn
You're
it.
fudging with me.
No. I slammed into a tree. I drifted too late into one of the corners.
Well, folks, there goes this episode. Yeah, go ahead and fly down there and kill me. Come on.
I was going to jokingly like get close to ramming you and then just totally stop or miss on purpose, and then I was like, hit a tree. Never mind.
Buggy worms? Or is that the same
Is
you
that
use,
what?
or do?
No, it's never eat shredded wheat. Although that's also stupid because shredded wheat cereal was actually kind of good.
Yeah, shredded wheat cereal is really, really good, but never eat soggy worms. That's what I was always taught.
What the fuck? Why would you eat worms in the first place, my guy?
Gummy worms?
Yeah, but
Listen,
worms.
You would never eat gummy worms in the first place, just like you would never eat wheat in the first place by itself, anyways.
I mean, I have eaten the shredded wheat cereals by itself before. Yes.
No, I'm fine with that, but I'm saying like you would never go out to a wheat field and just start eating wheat.
Well, yeah, okay, but that's a different story.
So just kind of like worms, you would never go out and pick worms and then start eating the soggy worms.
Shut up until you're 50. Just shut up.
That was actually a good point there, though. I'm surprised they made a good point like that. That doesn't happen very often. Oh wow, I fudged that corner up. I thought I was looking good, and then I wasn't looking good. But it also shows our little bit of difference in age that we have.
Maybe, but it might also just show that we grew up as well. So I got a whole 60K.
You take your picture, and then I'll take my picture.
Cool.
Cool beans, yo. Ha ha ha.
I just don't want to show any of your car.
Dude, the front's not bad, honestly.
This is just alt print screen. Okay, we should be good. I am out of photo mode.
Dude, the front tires are super fucking cambered.
They really are, and I don't like it because it just ugh. I don't even care if it gives you a performance boost. It looks horrendous. I hate it. And the worst part is you can do that on muscle cars too, and I hate it even more.
Well, at least you got the weld racing, though. Alright, I got it. Alright, you go first, because I want to try and tandem.
Just beat my ass.
Or I'll fucking accidentally tap you, and you'll keep going, and I'll spin out, and you'll win.
It still won't matter. This is the last one.
Hey, don't ever doubt yourself.
When it comes to drift, there's plenty of reason to doubt.
True. There goes the tandem that I wanted to do.
Hey, it's all right. Now we're just
doing it the way it does.
We're just doing it the way that my engine do, where you beat me. Ooh, yikes, that was a bad burn. but it got me a hell of a lot of drift points. Well, more than I normally get.
I got 168, which was only 30,000 off my personal best. That's a shame.
68.
Yeah.
I finally beat you in a drift. 72.